December is coming to an end, and I think it's going to be the right time to do this. Last year, I did a top 5 worst movies of 2018, and this time, I'm doing it again with only top 5 worst movies of the year. And this is going to be 5 movies that I really did not like. And these are movies I wish people would not watch and just go see something else. So, with that said and done, before I want to do this list, I have 2 dishonorable mentions. Movies I really hate but didn't make it in the list. One of them is Teen Titans Go versus the Teen Titans. Now, last year, Teen Titans Go to the Movies was the worst animated movie of the year. But this one truly was an insult to the original Teen Titans and to people who grew up watching the original Teen Titans, because this makes it more stupid and comedy gold for people who have no sense of humor when watching this. And the next dishonorable mention is going to be Disney's Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. I don't even know what Disney was thinking about making a sequel to Maleficent. I mean, just leave Maleficent how it is. I mean, it's nonsense. So many people will like it, but this one is just, uh, why would they make a sequel to this? I gods know why. I mean, I'll admit Aladdin the remake was better, but I think this one and the Aladdin remake were the only 2 good ones from the Disney remakes. So with all that said and done, let's blow this popsicle stand, huh? This is the top 5 worst movies of 2019. And please keep in mind, if there's a movie that you like and that's on this list, then I totally respect your opinion. But with all that said and done, let's blow this mother.
I'm gonna explode an atom bomb. It's gonna make your soul. I'm gonna explode an atom bomb.
Coming at number 5 is going to be a Madea family funeral. Now, honestly, I don't even care about the Madea movies, and to be honest, I don't think it's the best thing Tyler Perry has done. I mean, sure, there's some of his work that really are good, but I feel like Madea movies are just they're not that good. I mean, like Harley, I give a chuckle here and there. I mean, I'll give it that Boo the Madea Halloween thing made me chuckle here and there, but I feel like the rest it didn't work for me. But I feel like this one, I think this is the final nail to the coffin when watching this one, and I feel like this should just stop doing the Madea movies, because I feel like there's no reason for them to continue, and I feel like Tyler Perry needs to do other stuff than doing more Madea movies, because I feel like this one I just had enough. I feel like both Hanna-Barbera and the people who created the show are looking down and saying, "What the heck happened to the Banana Splits?" And that is the reason why the Banana Splits movie is a number 4 of my worst movie of 2019. This movie was such a big nightmare to watch. I mean, you're watching some stuff that you may have grew up watching when you were a kid and seeing them massacre people, hitting people with hammers, seeing a lot of blood, gore, and everything. This is garbage, garbage, garbage. I don't even know what they were thinking about making this into a horror film. And I feel like this could have been a better Five Nights at Freddy movie, but no, you had to use the banana splits. And this is one reason why this movie should be thrown out, never be mentioned again, and destroy this one if you have a copy of this movie, because this is tra la la dumb. I hate this movie. As a person who grew up with a Hispanic family, they would tell me tales of La Llorona. And honestly, my friends and family tell a better tale of La Llorona than this movie. At number 3, I have The Curse of La Llorona. And this movie was nothing but boring, stupid, and and it's just forgettable to watch. And the more I forget about this movie, the better, because The Curse of La Llorona is nothing scary, nothing interesting, and it's just really is dumb, and it really wasted potential, and I really did not really like this movie how it was. And none of it was scary though, because honestly when I was looking at the screen I was like, wow, was that supposed to be scary, or something that they tried to do that was scary? But nope. This is god awful dumb. And this is why I think the Conjuring movies, like you got Annabelle, The Nun, and this one, they do have a bad luck with their first movie. Let's just hope that La Llorona 2 is even better. Coming at number two, it really hurts me to put this studio higher on my list. And Disney, I have respects for you. I really do. And when you do your Disney remakes, I have so much optimism and hoping that it's even good or even terrible. But the Lion King remake, you really broke my heart with this. I really did not want this movie to be my worst, but it turned out it was on my worst list. But don't get me wrong, Jon Favreau, I have so much respect for you. You created some of my favorite movies. You directed Iron Man, you directed Elf, Jungle Book. But this one, I'm not going to forgive you for this one. But don't get me wrong, there's some things I liked about this. The visuals are nice, Timon and Pumbaa are good, and the rest is just bland, forgettable. And this is one movie that should not have been remade. Because you heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix. I think that's the perfect thing when you look at this Lion King movie. Just stick with the original and do not remake this. Because everything about it is a shot by shot remake. Some of the choices from the actors don't even do well. I mean, Scar is completely ruined. Some of the songs are just so annoying to hear now. And for the fact that this is now the highest grossing animated film of all time, I do not think it's the highest grossing animated film of all time because this is one movie that I feel like it should not have been remade. And technically, Disney wanted to remake it because some of their movies like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Cinderella did a good job. That doesn't mean everything has to be remade these days. And I really, really felt bad for the Lion King remake. And to be honest, I just want to forget about this movie even exists and just focus on something else. Because I rather watch the animated classic even better. The story is better. The characters are better. The songs are even better. And this one, it's just nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. And this is why I am not looking forward to any Disney remake at all for the future. And coming at number one, X-Men Dark Phoenix. I feel like this one and the Lion King remake are something that are pointless and they should never have existed. And the studios just kept thinking it might be a good idea just to continue making these type of movies. And I feel like with X-Men Dark Phoenix, this is the death of the X-Men movies. You should have ended it with Logan or with Deadpool 2. But nope, you just kept going and milking this franchise. And I really did not appreciate for what they've done here. It is truly boring, nothing good. The characters are just dull. Nothing saves this movie from being the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I feel sorry for every actor who had to be in this because they honestly look stupid when making this movie, especially with Jennifer Lawrence. Since I have so much respect for her, she really is not the best thing about this movie. X-Men Dark Phoenix will be remembered as not just one of the worst movies, but the worst comic book movies of 2019. Because this is literally my number one worst movie of 2019. With movies like A Madea Family Funeral, The Banana Splits, La Curse of La Llorona, The Lion King, and X-Men Dark Phoenix prove that they can be worse in any way. Because literally none of them are good, and I do not suggest them to watch anytime soon. Because the more that we forget about these movies, the better. And I'm just hoping for the next decade Disney does well with the X-Men franchise. Because this one, I just hope that we do get hope. And please, MCU, do justice for the X-Men. Please.